Michelle Scott. I work at Carlisle Animal Hospital, and I've owned the practice for 4 years. Talkatoo allows me several different ways to get information from inside my brain out into the world, and it allows my associates to do the same. We all use Talkatoo in different ways and prefer to use different aspects of the whole program, but it's really helped me with my communication, not only with clients but also with my staff education, and just my general approach to cases is more straightforward now that it's so consistent, and I'm not having to read through my scrawly notes. I've been really enjoying using the Tada. That's how I'm primarily using Talkatoo right now. So I was going in with my iPad and recording the whole thing, and then having it put it into a SOAP, and that worked fine. Beneficial for me to actually just kind of dictate into Tada. And so I go in, I do my exam, and I come out and I say, okay, format the following as a SOAP most of the time. And yep. I just go through what my typical exam was, what my discussion with the owner was, and what my exam was, and what my plan of action is. And it really just makes a nice little format for me. Yes.
Like how much?
I would say 5 minutes per patient easily, but also it's not just saving me that time, but I'm also much more efficient and having better notes. I've made a couple of emails with it. I've have written some case summaries through it. I've written some surgery reports. I think last week I was like, format the following as a surgery report. I really liked how it did that. Fluffy does look a little bit depressed right now. Is that how he's been acting at home? Has he gotten any treats that are unusual over the past couple of days? He likes to eat things out in the yard. Fluffy's gums are just a little bit sticky, which tells me that he's probably a bit dehydrated. Can you tell me a little bit more also about what he's been vomiting when he vomits? Yeah, well, it does look like he's feeling not quite himself. I think we probably should run some blood work on him and stop dictation. Okay, so you can actually use the dictation assistant in the same way I might use my iPad. Oh, I like that. Okay. Compose an email to Sean summarizing the SOAP note above. Using the information above, spell Sean as SHAWN and write the email in Spanish. Insert thoracic ultrasound template. There we go.
Now what you can say is fill out the form with the following information. Fluffy is the patient name. The patient file number is 12345. Species was a canine. Gender was a male. And so what it will do is it'll take your template and it will fill it in with your dictation. When you use the Talkatext, you always need to start with insert and then the name, and they have to be perfect. So if it doesn't come up, it means that there might be a capital letter, there might be something a little bit off, and so just know that.
Okay, that's great to know. I'm now using more electronic medical records. I was definitely full paper before I started, and now I'm more like paper light. We're working towards going paperless at some point, and so I print out SOAPs for the clients that gives them information about what's happening with all, and I didn't do that before. So now the clients have a lot more information. My staff is understanding more about what I'm doing because they hear me dictate into the Talkatoo, and they read what I send to the clients. And so it's just enabling me to be a lot more efficient and even professional. Like one of my associates is going on maternity leave this summer, and I'm trying to find ways that I can be as efficient as possible because I'm not finding relief work. I'm not finding relief help. Efficient I can be, and the more my staff can help me, the better we can do overall.